Hey guys, welcome back. So in the last video I wound up putting the rod on and I lost the clip, but I wound up finding the clip for putting our wrist pin on. But I wound up putting a new piston on it. The old piston, I noticed it had a lot of scratches on the skirt. I'm like, hey, you know what? That could be a wear item. I have another piston laying around, so I put it on. But the thing is, I made sure that I lined up that arrow with the slinger. Problem is now I got to wind up putting rings on it, so I'm going to change the camera angle. So our oil ring, or oil control ring, is 3 pieces. It is this cage. It's hard to do with these plastic gloves on. And then we have an oil ring that I'm going to swirl into place. And then another oil ring, which is the bottom oil ring. Put it in its tiny groove. I know you guys aren't seeing much, but I'm putting the oil ring together. Alright, so it should spin in there, should move back and forth, which it does. Then we got to put our rings on. Now some rings are marked with dots, top and bottom, second and third ring. I think this box actually has new rings. I already pulled one out. So the darker of the 2 rings, the darker one is it's called the second compression ring. It goes into this second groove right here. So I'm going to wind up putting that in its place. And then I'm going to wind up putting my top compression ring on. So the top 2 rings are compression rings. The space in between the rings, in between the ring grooves, they're called lands. And on people that build have stock cars and they wind up putting turbos on it, a lot of time those lands break. Those pistons aren't made to handle that. So see how I have these ring grooves lined up? Before I put it in the car or the small engine that I'm building, I got to make sure that those rings are 180 degrees from each other. If they're lined up, you'll actually have a little less compression. Alright guys, that was a quick video on how to put rings on your piston.